Tim Pennington, editor of Products Finishing Magazine. I'm here in Canton, Ohio at Lustrous Metal Coatings. I'm talking to Mike Paxos, the owner. And Mike, you have a very large complex here. Tell us a little bit about all that's the size and all that you have here.
We're located in Canton, Ohio, Pro Football Hall of Fame city. We started the company in 1987. And we've grown through several additions and expansions throughout the years. So we've been in business a little over 32 years. From your conventional, zinc plating, your copper, nickel, chrome platings. We've done several acquisitions to get into PVD coatings.
Right.
We actually have manufacturing capabilities with an acquisition that we did with Canton Pattern and Mold. So we in-house can build our own patterns, our own molds, to cast our own products, which then again go into our plating lines to offer kind of a one-stop shop to our existing customers.
One of the things you do is you actually plate composites. I know it's a patent. Tell us a little bit about how you came about that and where it's being used in the market.
Well, the way that brainstorm kind of came up when Hercules Polishing and Plating was my father's company and my uncle's, and at that point, I was a kid, grew up in that kind of business, and so the regular plating kind of bored me a little bit, right? So I set up a little room in the back of their plant and kind of started experimenting with ceramic tile. So I said, there's a need out there for metallic tile. So months and months of going through and different chemistry and trying different things, running ceramic, little one-by-one pieces of ceramic tile through the line. And I would start with a white glazed piece of ceramic and it would come out the other end of the line and it was a white glazed piece of ceramic.
Right.
So a lot of attempts, a lot of failures, and my dad and my uncles used to come in there and kind of look at me and they said, I think my son's lost it.
Right.
We don't plate these type of things. We have a hard enough time plating metals.
Right.
So they're like, just stop this and let's get back into the plating world. So after again several attempts and months and months of trying to do new things, run another piece through and come at the end of the line, and on this 2-inch by 2-inch piece of tile, there was a little dot of metal.
Okay.
The whole thing wasn't covered. There was a little dot. And I started yelling and I running out and my dad comes in, he's like, what happened? What'd you do? And I said, well, look. He's looking at the tile and he says, Mike, what are you looking at? I said, you see that dot of metal?
Right.
I go, if I can get that, I can get the rest perfected. Okay? And from that point, it was a matter of 3-4 weeks. And then we perfected the process to where we can metalize non-conductors. So, that whole thing, we started with the mindset of, for the ceramic tile industry, which led into other areas, in the sports community with the football helmets for the NFL, and then we kind of went into the hospitality markets, entrance pools. Every building's got door handles. So we built something that was stronger, lighter, had better corrosion resistance, and we could put ornate designs and customize those handles, for that establishment. And so it kind of snowballed from there. And that's why we did some of our acquisitions to control everything in-house. Where we could, create the pattern, create the mold, cast the product, plate it, everything in-house, and then, ship to our end consumer or property. So it's kind of where
now, it's one thing to plate, it's one thing to get it right. And you all have been a 5-time top shops, which only, less than a dozen in the North America have done that. So what are some of the principles that guide you as far as with your shop of getting it right, getting it repeatable, getting it consistent to that very, very high level?
I think there's a lot of factors involved there. We're very dedicated, we're very passionate about what we do, and we tend to go out and do things that are not done. With the example of the patent and plating items that are not plated out there. Listen, we listen to our customers. they pay our bills, they help with our growth, so our customers are very important. So we listen, we help engineer products with them, we help design, so we get our teams involved in the early stages of products to see what we can lend to that whole thing. And I think it's, do what you say you're going to do,
right?
And do it right. I always use this, kind of joke with my staff, and I say, listen, we're not the biggest, we're not perfect, but I tend to think we're the best in our industry, and for that reason, because we're committed and we're willing to try new things. We're willing to invest in new technologies and different things that a lot of people shy away from. So. I think that helps, and the discipline. I think the discipline of, perfecting a process and getting it in and continuing to invest in improvements, and I think that's a key factor in the growth and reaching those top shop accomplishments.